I was, and bodyguards. I was brought up believing that couples are meant to support each other during bad times, you know? And I wish Linda had stayed longer with Elvis. Um, People say she probably extended his life by being watchful over him. But then again, times? How many times is she going to say? Um, she's going to tell the story about Elvis falling asleep with his face down in a bowl of soup, in a bowl of chicken and noodle soup, and how she tried to retrieve bits of food from his mouth to stop him from choking. She doesn't need to talk about these things, such private details. I'm grateful she was there for Elvis, during a crisis for that short time. Um, Elvis would have done the same for her. He would have been there, you know. Um, Elvis did a lot for Linda. He gave her love, which was the most important thing. Nobody ever loved her more than Elvis. He looked after Linda's well-being. Um, he provided the best medical care for her and her family. He was so generous with his money and his love. He gave her everything she could ever dream of. Talk about living the dream. Yeah, I wish I was in her position. He gave her all the money in the world. I mean it. Elvis treated her, but Elvis was treated like a sugar daddy by Linda. Um, she was really extravagant with his money, and she actually shopped till she dropped using Elvis's credit cards. She emptied all of his cards. Um, she was really extravagant with his money, more than any other woman in Elvis's life. Um, no other girlfriend of Elvis has spent money like Linda. And I do wish Linda was strong enough to stay with Elvis, because with the constant help and constant support, Elvis could have come off the medication. Um, but just like always, people were very quick to abandon Elvis as soon as he became ill. They were quick to abandon him when they got what they wanted out of him, and they wanted fame and fortune, and they needed him. They wanted his name. Um, they used his name to launch their own careers. You know what I mean? Um, Elvis launched Linda's career in show business, and she spent the last 50 years living off of his name. She's made millions from Elvis's name. Uh, she's been writing books about him, um, doing TV shows and Q&As, interviews, documentaries. Um, she made millions of dollars just by talking about her private life with Elvis Presley for the last 50 years. And I don't think it was right for her to talk about her private life with Elvis. You know, she, because of Elvis, she was given TV shows. She was, um, because of Elvis's name and her connections with Elvis, you know, she starred in TV shows such as Starsky and Hutch and The Fall Guy with Lee Majors. Um, and Elvis really, And also, sorry, she went to co-write some songs um as for films such as The Bodyguard. I don't know if anybody remembers The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston. And Elvis helped her. It was because of Elvis that she got those parts. It was because of Elvis. Um, it wasn't on her own merit, you know. And you know what I think? I think Linda damaged Elvis's reputation more than Priscilla. Um, People actually, you know why? I think what Linda says is more damaging than Priscilla, because people actually believe Linda because she speaks so softly, so eloquently. She's so articulate. She's so fluent, and she has such a nice tone. She's so polite. And people are, you know, oh, I don't quite know the word. People are more likely to listen to her. Uh, she has this reputation for being so caring and nurturing. She's supposed to be the nurturing one, the caring one. Oh, she's so caring and so nurturing. Oh, gosh. And she couldn't take it anymore. Oh, my God. Spare me this rubbish. Okay? The caring got too much for her, I'm afraid. So she had to part company with Elvis. But on the flip side, she also, sorry, not on the flip side, she calls him a drug addict. Yeah, a drug that he got his addiction to drugs got worse and worse and worse over the years. But she doesn't tell people the drugs were given to Elvis because of his illnesses. He was really sick. Yes, he did get addicted towards the end of his life, but Linda got to enjoy him. She enjoyed her lifestyle with Elvis. She wasn't complaining. She loved being in the limelight. She got to enjoy him for 4 years before he became really ill. He took her to the best hotels, the best restaurants, the best holidays. Elvis spent millions on her and her family. And he employed Sam, her brother, as a bodyguard. He helped Linda's family. He paid their bills. He bought them houses. He bought them cars. Yeah, he was so, so generous because he loved Linda so much. Yeah. So one thing I want people to take away from this video is that it's what people like Linda and Priscilla, what they say is their version. It's their story. It's not Elvis's story. It's not Elvis's version of events. It's not things from his perspective. So it's their story, okay? And Elvis is not here to do interviews and talk about his private life. Oh my God, and he wouldn't even entertain the prospect of talking about his private life. He was such a private person. He was a private man with dignity and pride. He was a man of quality and substance, and he would never talk about his private life. He would never talk about all the bad things that his partner did or his friends do. Yeah? He never criticized anybody, any person. I just remember him being interviewed once in New York, and he said he would never criticize another entertainer. He would, when he was asked about other entertainers, what, and he would say, "There's room for everybody in the music industry," and I'm quoting what Elvis did say that. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to wrap things up because I can go on forever. I get so wound up talking about this. I can go on forever. I really get really passionate when I'm talking about Elvis, and I get really up so heated when people lie about him, and I can go on forever and ever. So guys, I'm going to wrap things up, and I'm just going to say thank you for watching this video, guys. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and tune in for more stories about Elvis. Thank you for watching. Please take care of yourselves, and please stay safe and happy and healthy, and be kind to one another until we meet again. You take care now. Bye for now, everybody. We just turn it off, or